Why hello. You clicked on this video because you saw the title that said Clash Review. Well, we're gonna get to that. First, I have some things right about here for us to talk about. That is right, folks. NASCAR's back. Some things have gone on today and the past couple days here, NASCAR related. We are gonna go over them real quick. Let's do that. So the four things I gotta talk about here is the front row set for the 500. We're gonna talk about the dual lineups here. Then we're gonna get into the Clash, and then some final thoughts. One of the questions I'm having there for later in the week. So let's start with the first topic, the front row set. In qualifying today, Hendricks had the 4 fastest cars in qualifying. I know you're saying Hendricks fast at Daytona. What? No way. I should be talking this way. My mic's right here, though. You see, mic. Sorry, I'm professional. How dare I? They have the 4 fastest cars today, from what I saw in pole qualifying at Daytona. Fastest in both rounds. Not really surprised, as they won the pole for the 500 for the past couple of years, like the past 5 500s, whatever. Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Jeff Gordon, maybe Junior or Johnson. I don't know who was that 5th one. But oh no, this is year number 5. So yeah. So Elliott, Bowman, Elliott, Gordon are your 4 before today. Before I reveal who won the poll and whatnot, you've probably already seen this because you've gone through social media and probably watched poll qualifying and whatnot. Who's on the poll is kind of a surprising, but not really surprising type of thing. The poll winner today was the number 24 car of William Byron. He ran like a 46.3. He improved by almost 2/10 of a second on his qualifying lap, which is a huge surprise. I think that Jack and Asbury is going to work well this year. I know many people are going to be like, what the hell? Why do this to Jimmy? I mean, he just lost his sponsorship. He has to go race this ugly-looking car week in and week out. Yeah, that's the first thing. Outside front row was also set today, and that was taken by Alex Bowman. He was like 3/4 thousandths of a second off the pole. I do believe I might be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure. He was pretty close. Might came down to like a 100th or something. He was close to getting a pole. So those 3 are your front row. Every other position there, odd even, it's going to be your dual races. So let's go ahead and get into that here. Let's go ahead and take this off the screen and put this one. So here is your lineup for duel number 1. You will have William Byron, Jimmy Johnson on your front row. In row 2 will be Daniel Hemrick and Martin Truex Jr. Row 3 has Brian Keselowski and Paul Menard. Row 4 has Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick. Row 5 has Tyler Reddick and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 6 has Daniel Suarez and Chris Buescher. Row 7 has Newman and Ryan Truex. Row 8 has Ryan Preece and Matt DiBenedetto. Row 9 has Bubba Wallace and Matt Tiff. Row 10 has Parker Kligerman and Landon Castle. And row 11 has just Cody Ware himself. Quick thing to talk about here, there has been drivers locked into the race. The most notable one right now, besides the pole sitter being very guaranteed, I mean, there's 36 spots guaranteed, 2 spots to go to speed, 2 spots to go in race. The 2 spots for speed, one of the drivers in this field right here, that's 31 Tyler Reddick in the Simba Court Chevrolet from RCR. He's locked into the race. Position not set, but he's locked into the race. In duel number 2, we have a front row of Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott. The Godwin and Boyer make up row 2. Dillon and Hamlin make up row 3. Jones and Blaine make up row 4. Row 5 is consistent of Almirola and Kurt Busch. Row 6 is made up of Dave Ragan and Michael McDowell. Row 7 is Casey Mears and Jimmy McMurray. Row 8 is Brendan Gaughan, Kyle Larson. Row 9 is Ty Dillon and Ross Chastain. Row 10 is Corey LaJoie and BJ McLeod. And row 11 is Joey Gase. So there is duel number 2. Again, front row was set, so Bowman's locked in. I don't know who's the exact drivers here that have to finish ahead of who to make the race. No. I want to say Brendan Gaughan's a driver. Everyone else might be in this race. Parker Kligerman, Ryan Truex. There's 6 drivers that have to do. I have 5, I do believe. Might be Cody Ware. I'm not 100% sure, but there's no. Cody Ware has a charter. Other drivers, I got it now. So, again, though there's 2 drivers in Duel 2, 2 in Duel 3, in Duel 1. So it's going to be very important to place higher there. That's it for the duels. Next topic we have... Oh, the Clash. It's not what I expected. The race was stopped 3 times for rain. We were able to get back racing 2 of those times. The whole race itself was literally one line across the top of the track. No one making an attempt at all. It was boring. Paul Menard was your leader for like 60 of the how many laps it completed. He led all except for like 6 laps maybe, which good for him. He had a fast car obviously, but it came down to some for the win here because the race did get
Jimmy gonna take this. No, Jimmy! Contact! And around goes Menard into the wall. Come on high. Clear. All clear. Big wreck.
So we're gonna go ahead and mute the Fox Sports 1 people. We're gonna go ahead and see what I see that went on here. So we're gonna get to the actual where they get the replay here. Here we go. So right here, Johnson makes the move, right? He goes down the track. I feel like you can't blame it on either of them. I feel like this is a racing incident. I mean, Johnson's being aggressive because he sees the rain coming. But I feel like you can say Menard didn't come down. He might have been sucked down there. Because Johnson makes the move and whatnot. You see Menard doesn't move at all. I feel like it's an incident where side drafting came into a factor and he got close and it just didn't line up well. Didn't go well. I feel like Menard's car was sucked down into Johnson and then everything else behind it. I think there was 3 total cars that weren't actually involved in the wreck. It was Kurt Busch, Joey Logano, and Ryan Blaney. Here it is again one last time. You see it came down, and it's like Menard's car just sucked down to him. I mean, it's a racing incident. I mean, Johnson's being aggressive. Menard says it was Johnson being Johnson, and ESPN is bugging me right now. Of course it is. I feel like it was just a racing incident. Johnson saw the rain coming. He thought, let's go ahead and make the move, which he did. The only exciting thing in the race besides seeing the jet dryers on the track. I'm pretty sure the pace car made more passes than these cars did here. One upside, I feel like watching what I've watched, Suarez could be good when it comes to play tracks this year in that 41 car. If you get a bunch of same manufacturer cars in a row or teams in a row, they do take off. It's like the Talladega race a year ago, the fall race. You just line up a group of cars, teammates, Fords, whatnot, Chevys, whatnot, and they can just keep going. It'd be hard to pass them, which I sure hope that's not what the Daytona 500 is. Which brings me to my final thoughts. My final questions here is, what are we going to see in the duels? We're going to do a preview. I'm planning on doing a preview video for that. We're going to see any wrecks. We're going to see pole sitter get wrecked. We're going to see the front row just drop back and just finish. We're going to see actually interesting racing, or we're going to see what was happening today where it was just straight line. How's the rest of Speedweeks going to go? There's no track action Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Everything else is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How's the truck race going to go? How's the Xfinity race going to go? Last thing I have is, how's the 500 going to go? I don't know what the weather is. I hope it's not like today, cloud cover, rain, and whatnot. Making the track the way it is. I hope it's sunny, like 80 degrees, tracks warm, tires not really gripping to the track, slick conditions everywhere. Make interesting racing. I don't hope it's a wreck fest. I hope it's good racing, and the wrecks that happen, I mean, let's just not hope they're like stupid wrecks, whatnot. But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I mean, probably a terrible video. I mean, everything I post is terrible, but you know, don't mention anything in the comment section about that. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share this with your friends, whatnot, NASCAR friends. Hopefully find it interesting. I am All Gas TV, and I'll see you soon. And by the way, it was not a stream. I just wanted to see what that looked like.